5 tips for a successful camp out with kids. We had to practice that several times to get it right, but we got it.
Number 1, pack more water and snacks than you think you need and reward your kids often. So even if you're like, okay, guys, when we get to the top of this hill, then you get a booty break and you can sit down and we're all going to have a snack or we're all going to get more water. Definitely bring more than you think you need because you will need them.
Bring junk food, so Gatorades, gummy bears, gummy worms,
goldfish,
Snicker bars.
Motivators that obviously that your kids like. And it's not that you're withholding food, but it's definitely like, okay, when we get to camp, that's when we get our reward. Marshmallows.
Ramen noodles.
S'more things.
S'mores. My kids really like ramen noodles there for a minute. Ramen noodles was the thing. Number 2, make the kids do camp chores. So, what camp chores can your kids do? Well, this depends on their ages, but there are some things. We have a range of children, and the older ones can do things the younger ones can't. But here's some examples. They can find firewood. They can help collect and filter water. They can help set up the tent. Depending on how old they are, they can set up the tent themselves. They carry a lot of their own stuff. They carry no more than 1/10 of their total weight. So a 50-pound kid carries 5 pounds. That typically equates to a sleeping bag, extra clothes, a flashlight, snack, and a water bottle. So not a ton of stuff.
Number 3, kids can go further than you think because they have generally more energy than you do. And they do that kid thing where they're like quick to slow down, but then they rest for about 2 seconds and then they're quick to recover, quick energy. So don't be afraid to go further than you want to.
Yeah, they will surprise you on how far they can go. Keep a track on them to see how they're feeling. They also recover really quickly. So they may be absolutely bushed, but with the right snacks, with a little bit of break, they can be ready to go again really quickly. So sometimes they can recover quite a bit faster than you do. Number 4, Jen is pointing at the phone, trying to hurry me along here. We're only 2.5 minutes in. Let's chill.
We're doing a video.
Play games and keep it fun. Sing, dance, play, all the different trail games. So we sing songs, we tell stories and jokes. We let the kids take turns being the trail boss. So the trail boss is
the leader.
Yeah, it's a term from maybe Scouts back in the day when I did Scouts growing up. The trail boss is responsible for reading the map, for keeping up with the blazes, basically leading the troop, so to speak. They're the boss of the trail. They determine when we stop, all that kind of stuff. So kids get to take turns being the trail boss. They get to take turns singing songs. We also take walkie-talkies typically when we go. So because we tend to get kind of spread out sometimes, it's just nice to have that as an option. If you want to get spread out, it's okay. So just some cheap walkie-talkies with roughly a mile range is typically plenty. And those can be a lot of fun. Too. Number 5.
You will overpack all your fears, but practice camping in many different conditions and places, and it will increase your confidence together as a family. The more you do it, the more proficient and comfortable you'll become at camping and overnight hikes and things like that. So when we first started with Scouts, we did overnight car camping. Even before that, I think we just did overnight car camping. And gradually we started going off on short hikes and camping overnight and then hiking the next day. And so gradually we're going to increase it to extended overnights, being 2 and 3 nights out hiking. So you don't have to start off with some crazy through hike unless you just want to, but we started off small.
Let me make a suggestion to not start off on a crazy
and then we started small and then we
find your local state park. Find the closest state park. Usually they have totally acceptable accommodations and tent sites and bathrooms, and it's typically really cheap. You don't have to go spend, this is a bonus tip, you don't have to spend thousands upon thousands of dollars on equipment.
That is true.
You do not have to do it. There are budget options. Thrift stores typically have tents, backpacks. Shoes might be tough, but you can find this stuff. You can find this stuff around. Walmart has reasonably priced, reasonably durable gear. Unless you're doing some kind of crazy long trip, anything from Walmart is probably going to do you fine.
Walmart has upped their game over the last couple of decades.
Mm-hmm.
They have a lot of backpacking equipment.
Yeah. So that is 6 things.
5 things.
Well, we got a bonus 6th one.
Oh, okay.
For successful hikes with children.